Hey, what's up you guys? Today I was talking to my Korean friends asking if they had a topic for me that I should talk about for you. And they were saying that they really want to know about the Northern European welfare system and the Swedish one to be specific. So I'm just gonna tell you briefly about this, like a rough cut version of the Swedish welfare system. It's basically founded by us, the Swedish people, the ones who work, because it's founded by tax. We have the highest tax paying in the world. Is at least around 30% of your salary goes straight to taxes. And I think this is a way to make Swedish people feel more equal in some ways. And the gap between the lowest payment and the highest payment after all the taxes is actually not so big difference between those two if you compare it to other countries. And this is what the Swedish welfare system means in practicality. Sweden's entire population, we all have the same equal access to the healthcare in Sweden. And if you go to the dentist, it's for free until you are, I think it's until you are 20 or 25 years old. The dentists are for free, and whatever happens with your teeth is gonna be for free. Also, for the elderly people, the retired people, and for the elderly care, that we have a lot of elderly homes that the elderlies can go to and get healthcare from them. And also, when you retire from your work, when you are around between 60 and 65 years old, maybe even 70 nowadays, but between those years you can retire and you get, you get 60% of your previous salary for the rest of your life when you're retired. Also, if you have a kid, you get the monetary support, which basically means that you get money until the kid is 16 years old. We also have something that when you have a kid, both the parents of the kid gets 480 days of payment when you take care of the children. It's basically the benefit to be home and take care of your children and get paid at the same time. I think it is like 80% of your salary at your previous job, and if you don't have a job, I think it's just some minimum wage that everyone gets. So both the parents gets 480 days per child, and then they can ransom them out however they want. So if the dad, for example, wants to stay home for, 6 months maybe, then he can do that and sell some days to the mom, and she can stay home less or longer. You can trade days with each other, and if you have days left when the kids have grown up, I think this is like a time limit of when the children are around 10 years old, then the purpose is that you have to use this staying home payment. You have to use your money, your being home and take care of your child days. You have to use them. So if you still have some days when the kid is becoming older, then you can just go away from work for a month and get paid. I actually have some friends that have done things like that. Like, for example, or go away or don't work for like a month or something, because they have to get rid of those staying home and take care of your child days before they are 10 years old, I think. But we also have something that makes if you can't afford for your housing, maybe if you lose your job or something, maybe if something bad happens in your life, then you can get funding that will pay for your housing. Also, if you worked for at least 6 months, I think it's the rule, then you get 60% up to 80% of your previous salary from the government. Also, if you get sick or if you get depressed or if you get something that makes you physically sick or mentally sick, so you can't go to work, then we have something called sick money, which it's also similar to the other ones, that you get 80% of your salary just by if you're not going to work. If you can't go to work, then you will get paid anyway because you're sick. Also, if you become so sick or you get hurt so bad that you can't go to work at all, maybe you lose an arm or maybe you lose a finger, something like that, then we also have the handicap money is the translation, and it's also the same. You get paid for not being able to go to work. And I can also mention that going to school is always free of charge. Going to preschools are free of charge, and kindergarten, all those school activities are for free. And you also get you get paid for studying, and you can also take the study loans, which the interest of that loan is really low. Anyways, you guys, this was just a rough version of the Swedish welfare system. So I hope you found this interesting, and I want to know what you guys think about it, and maybe there are some parts here that we can learn from Koreans. Maybe you have a system that we can get inspiration from, and maybe even you can get inspiration from our system, and somehow we can help each other to become better. I want to know what you guys think. So thanks for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye!